And now let's turn our attention to the coup-hit Myanmar. It's been embroiled in chaos for months now. The military junta is losing control and with it losing ground in many parts of Myanmar, including the state of Rakhine. It is in the grip of violence. Both India and Bangladesh have consulates here. India has already evacuated its officials. Now Bangladesh is doing the same, because tensions are only escalating. On Saturday, the junta announced compulsory military service. It will require all young men and women to serve at least 2 years. But will this solve their problems? Can they defeat the advancing rebels with conscription? Here's a report.
Myanmar has seen a turbulent past. In 2021, the military junta took control of the nation, embroiling the nation in chaos. Plunging it into a state of emergency, killing thousands, displacing over 1 million. Since October last year, Myanmar has been in the grip of violence. Ethnic militias have been fighting the military, and in recent months, the latter has faced a series of humiliating defeats. At the end of last year, 3 ethnic insurgent armies in the Shan state captured border crossings. These crossings and roads carry most of the land trade with China. Last month, the ethnic groups took control of Paletwa. It was the last military post in the strategically important township. The rebels are in charge of all major towns, and now they are fast gaining control of the state of Rakhine, which makes the situation worse for the military. Rakhine is important from a diplomatic standpoint. It borders Bangladesh and is close to India, so its capital of Sittwe has consulates of both the nations. Tension is high on the border. The surge in fighting has seen civilian casualties. Recently, India evacuated their officials from the Rakhine consulate. Now, Bangladesh is following suit. It wants to evacuate officials and temporarily shift the consulate to Yangon. So the picture isn't pretty. The junta is losing ground. Its diplomatic woes are piling up. Its defeats and retreats have sparked criticisms. On Saturday, the junta made an announcement.
The People's Military Service Law, enacted as Law Number 272010 of State Peace and Development Council in 2010, shall come into force starting from 10th February 2024.
The junta has enforced a compulsory military service law. It requires all men aged 18 to 35 and all women aged 18 to 27 to serve at least 2 years under military command. Specialists such as doctors aged up to 45 must serve for 3 years. No further details have been released so far, but those ignoring summons to serve can be jailed for the same period. Myanmar has had a conscription law since 2010, but it has never been enforced, that is, until now. It is a clear sign of the junta's desperation. The military hopes that bigger numbers can save it, can help it control the fighting. But will it work? The ethnic armies are too far down the road to give up now. Only time will tell if conscription can stop the advancing rebels. The biggest fear is the fighting in Myanmar could spill over.